Thanks, Carson. He can't hear me. He's getting too far away from his Bluetooth, so he's moving it so he can get better signal. Smart kid. Okay, this isn't working. I don't know what happened. I must have left it running or something. Let's see if this will start. It's been on the trickle charger. 90 degrees, by the way. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to clean my visor when I head home. So yeah, today was a crazy day, not the way we planned. We were all headed to Minnesota for a funeral, and my son was quite sick when he woke up this morning. He's got asthma and then he's sick, so just add all that together and we were like, okay, I'm just gonna stay home with him. And then another one of my boys had a youth group event at 6, so we're like, well, just so you don't have to rush home and you can stay for the whole day of funeral events with the family, just leave him here too. So Brooke drove all the way to Rochester, Minnesota area and back today, and then I ran around town trying to find different medicines. We took Denver to a different doctor for his asthma the other day, and then we have a bunch of medicines and supplements and testers and this and that. I've been doing that all day. Created this little form that he can fill out so he can track all of his medicine and his temperature and his breathing and his, I need to do his oxygen level. That's a good idea. So anyways, I'm headed to band practice. I haven't been to work at all today because I took the day off to go to the funeral and stayed home with a sick kid instead. Haven't rode this in a while. From what I remember last, we had just adjusted the fuel ratios with the computer. So we'll see if we get any more stutter there. I don't feel it yet. It's right when you let off the throttle, and especially when there's wind blasting in the intake. So we'll see what happens. Definitely doesn't cool down when you speed up. You expect that relief from the heat, but it just doesn't happen. I swear, every time I'm at this intersection, there's a Jeep. It's not the same one. I think it's just Ankeny and their Jeeps, but I live in one of those cities where everyone has Jeeps. Nobody's really off-roading them. Prove me wrong. Oh, look, a Jeep. This is a nice little Jeep. Is it yellow? I think it's yellow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Is there such thing as the Jeep Wave? You hear about the Jeep Wave. I've never seen anybody actually do it. Our pastor has a Jeep. I should ask him if people wave to him. I never see anybody waving to each other. You know, I see motorcycles waving to each other even when I'm not on my... Oh, look, a Jeep. I mean, maybe you can't see them wave because their windows are up. So maybe it's only like when your windows are down? Oh, U-turn, thank you. I like that front wheel though on that motorcycle. If you have a front wheel like that, answer me the question. How does it ride? Does it ride any different? Does it ride more cruiser? Is it still sporty? Oh, she was in the back! Do you see that? I mean, I don't know why you would ride in the back by yourself, but that's cool. I love how this thing can go from 0 to 80 to 40 and back into 80 and 20 and just whoop whoop, you know. I will take the special motorcycle parking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I will take all of this upstairs and plug it in because apparently the GoPro Hero 4 is not functioning. Drop it down. Put that in my pocket. Put that in my other pocket. Shut this one off. We have a tiny problem. I forgot that I have my dark visor on. And it's 10 o'clock at night. That'll be fun. Hopefully my eyes will dilate before I get out there. And it's probably like 100% humidity. Should have left a long time ago. Oh yeah, it's dark. It's real dark. I really hope she starts. Okay, well, it's much helpful. It's very helpful to have cleaned my visor, because when light reflects and off of, you know, bugs on your helmet, it's not great. I'm kind of fogging up already though. This came from the air conditioning and I'm breathing in my helmet. But do I have everything open? I probably do. It's summertime. Alright, well, wish me luck as we ride home in the dark with a dark visor. I do not advise it. I'm really thankful for my super bright LED and really thankful that the road's not wet, because I have rode in the rain before at night with my dark visor. It's the worst thing ever, because the water droplets all, you know, drippity drop on your helmet. That's hard enough to see, and then the road is pitch black, so none of the reflective stuff is reflecting. So here the hard part is just like seeing far ahead. I can see pretty well the road, the lines, the mail. I mean, I can see everything, all the reflective stuff. It's just the distance, like if there's something way up there on the road, like debris or something, it's a little more difficult to see. What I'm wondering is, what's the legality of riding at night with a dark visor? That's what I want to know. I really like the one that changes color automatically. Not color, but you know, it's kind of like those your glasses that change into sunglasses. They make visors like that. Well, there's a motorcycle right in front of me. See, I can't see it. All I can see is their lights. I can see a little bit of the truck's bumper and their license plates. That's about it. So if this guy waves at me, no idea. I think he nodded. I'm not really sure. There's actually a trike. I'll be interested to see how the camera performs at night. I'm just glad that everything went okay so far with the dark visor. What is that? I had a giant bug just land on me, and the cicadas are starting to come out, so I hate that they could just, I don't know if you can see right now, but I don't want them climbing up in here and then getting up in my mask, getting my helmet, and okay, if you have ever had a bug, now I know there's guys who don't even wear helmets and probably get smacked right in the face and they land in their beards and all that. I want to hear all that. I want to hear all that. Hey, there's that bike. I want to hear all that good stuff. I want to hear all your stories of bugs. All I've really got is, it wasn't bad at all, but I remember one time I was like flying through that country and a bunch of bugs come up out of the ditch. Almost like you would think like a grasshopper would, like they just jumped up and flew. But once I went back and looked at the footage, it was a bunch of like bees. I don't know, bumblebees or what, because you could definitely see the color, like the yellow and black or whatever. They just come flying up and just like bing, 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 and just hit me all over the place, and like bug guts everywhere. Ever had one like land in up your sleeve? Oh, I've always thought of that. Like, what if one came up my sleeve and it was like in my arm while I'm trying to shift, and like obviously it'd have to pull over. But oh man, I can't imagine. Gross. Let's see if that one's on me anywhere. Do you see it? You see it anywhere? Is it on me? I can't see, so hopefully it's not there.